Hey everyone, and welcome to Love Dogs. I want to ask you something. You know that walk you take with your dog every day? You probably think it's the highlight of their world, right? That time to get outside, sniff all the smells, explore, it's gotta be the best part of their day. But what if I told you that for a lot of dogs, it's actually the opposite. And not because they don't want to go out, but because the way we walk them can be more draining than it is joyful. So let's just cut to the chase. Is it possible that this daily ritual, this thing we do out of pure love, is secretly stressing our dogs out? We're about to dig into why something with the best intentions can sometimes leave our best friends feeling, well, emotionally drained.
You know, it really all boils down to a simple misunderstanding. We just kind of assume that what feels good to us must feel good to our dog. But the truth is, when it comes to a walk, we're basically living on two different planets.
And this slide, wow, it really lays it all out, doesn't it? On our side of the leash, a walk is, well, it's a task. It's about a quick potty break, getting some fresh air, maybe stretching our legs. It's on the to-do list. But for them, for your dog, it is so much more than just a walk. They're not just moving their legs, they are diving headfirst into this huge immersive adventure. Okay, so to really get this, we have to try something. We have to try and see the world, or at least the sidewalk, through their eyes. For a dog, the outside isn't just a place. It's like a living, breathing storybook, and it's written in a language we can't even begin to understand: scent and sound.
This quote right here, this really hits the nail on the head. A walk isn't just a casual stroll for them, it's a high-emotion event. I mean, think about it. Their sense of smell is their superpower. It's how their ancestors found food, avoided danger, and communicated. Every single smell tells a story about who's been there, what their mood was. Every little sound, a leaf blowing, a bird flying by, it's all a significant event in their world. It's a level of awareness that's just hard for us to even wrap our heads around.
Let me put it this way. Imagine you're reading the most amazing page-turner of a book. You're at the most intense part, the climax, and right then, someone just snatches the book out of your hands and drags you away. How frustrating would that be? Well, that's exactly what's happening to your dog every single time they get a whiff of something fascinating and we pull them along. It's just one interruption after another, and that frustration, it really builds up.
And all that frustration, that leads us right here to the unseen stressors. Let's really break down the specific ways our good intentions can backfire and create a really unfulfilling, stressful walk for our dogs.
So, here they are, the four big ones, the main culprits. A rushed pace, because, we're always in a hurry. A really restrictive leash, because we think it means more control. Constant interruptions, pulling them away from every interesting smell. And yeah, those forced social encounters where we kind of push them to go say hi when they really don't want to. Each one of these just piles on the pressure. Now this is so important. We need to talk about leash pulling. We almost always see it as our dog being naughty or disobedient, right? But more often than not, it's actually a signal. It's a sign of all that inner pressure we just talked about finally boiling over. They are desperate to go sniff something or maybe get away from something scary, and the leash is the one stopping them. The walk just becomes this long series of them wanting to do something natural and us denying it. I bet you've seen this happen. You get home from the walk, you unclip the leash, and your dog just flops down on the floor. And we think, oh great, a tired dog is a happy dog. He had a great workout. But that quiet crash, that isn't always happy exhaustion. A lot of the time, it's your dog's way of decompressing. They're mentally processing all the stress, all the frustration, all the things they wanted to do but couldn't. It's not satisfaction, you guys. It's emotional burnout. Okay, but here's the really good news in all of this, I promise. Fixing this doesn't mean you have to completely change your life. It doesn't take some radical overhaul. We can bring all that joy and fun back to our walks with just a few simple but really powerful changes in how we approach them. All right, so how do we do it? What are the practical steps? Well, step 1, just let them sniff. Seriously, give them the time to finish reading that P-mail on the bush. Step 2, maybe try a longer leash. It gives them a little more freedom, a little more control over their own space. Step 3, watch and wait. Instead of yanking, just pause for a second. Let them lead the way sometimes. And finally, step 4, prioritize connection. Make the walk something you do together, not just a chore you're dragging them along for.
And really, this is the big mindset shift we're aiming for. The goal of a walk isn't just about distance or speed. It's about giving your dog a sense of security. It's about giving them the freedom to just be a dog. They don't always need a 5-mile hike. Sometimes what they really need is 10 minutes of uninterrupted sniffing in a safe, quiet spot.
Okay, so let's recap the big takeaways here. First, try to see the walk through your dog's eyes, not your own. Second, remember that rushing and pulling just leads to frustration for them. Third, and this is a big one, let your dog sniff. It's how they see and understand their entire world. And finally, know that just a few tiny changes can turn a walk from stressful to absolutely joyful. So I'm going to leave you with this one question to think about. The outside world is like this incredible library for your dog, full of amazing stories. So on your next walk, what new story are you going to let them stop and read, from the first page to the last? If this gave you a little food for thought, please be sure to subscribe to the Love Dogs channel. We'd love to have you. We've got so many more insights into your dog's world coming up. Thanks so much for joining us.